Alright students, so today's an instructional video on how to do your homework. So it's only going to be 2 minutes. So what you're going to do first is you're only going to focus on the first page, and you're going to basically set this up for your lab. And we're going to have our lab on Thursday or Friday if you have me on Friday. So this is all we're going to do is we're going to be translating today. You're going to have to translate these codes here. You're going to have part A. You're going to translate this code right here. Okay? And then you're going to, in part B, you're going to translate only this code because it's a mutation. Mutation occurred. This is the original, what it should be, what the mRNA should be, but this is the mutated one. And you notice that things got substituted. So like before there was a C, now there's an A. But you're only going to translate this one, the one that I put the arrow to. You're going to translate this one. And then in part D, you're going to translate this one right here. So you're only going to translate these that have arrows on them. Okay? So we're going to get started right here. What do you do first when you translate? Well, you have your RNA here. So you don't have to transcribe. It's already transcribed. All you're going to do is find AUG. So we're going to find AUG. So you look from left to right, find your AUG, and I found it right there. So right away, I'm going to set brackets. I'm going to set brackets right now, and I found AUG, and I move over to the right. I don't pay attention to this anymore because it's not part of where the ribosome starts. So AUG, then the next one is CCA, UGC, CUC, GCC, AUG again, AAG, etc. Then I'm going to use my codon chart and figure out what AUG stands for. And you remember how to do that. So you're going to use your codon chart directly from here. For example, AUG, you're going to get methionine. So I'll put MET. And what I'll do is put a shape here. You can keep them all as circles, but remember every amino acid really is different. There's going to be 20 different ones you might be using. And the next one is pro, so I'll help you with those, proline. And you do the rest. Okay, so now in part B you're going to do the same thing. So go ahead, find where you find AUG. And I don't see it yet. There you go, I see it now. So I'm going to start bracketing right here. Cross this out because we don't start there, we start here. And bracket this all the way to the end. Just all the way to the end. Keep going all the way to the end. All the way to the end. And you're only going to translate until you see stop. If it says stop, that means you're done. You don't continue anymore. Don't forget to do the same thing. Here you go all the way. If you see a stop codon when you look at your chart, that means you're done. You're going to do the same thing for that. You're going to do the same thing for those. And that's going to prepare you for the lab. So that's your homework and to study for the quiz.